Do you want to know what the best algo trading books are for beginners? Well, today we're going to be talking about our top 4. And joining me, of course, is Mr. Breakouts himself, Tomas Nesnidal. Welcome, Tomas.
Thank you very much, Andrew. Thank you, the rest of you, the breakout trading enthusiasts and the algo trading enthusiasts. So if you're really, really into algorithmic trading, we're going to share with you books that we believe you must not ignore because they can speed up your algo trading learning and experience.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm really excited to do this episode. One of the things I've noticed interviewing, I guess, hundreds of very successful traders for the Better System Trader podcast is pretty much all of them are avid readers. They're always reading books about trading and also books outside of the markets as well. They're consuming a lot of knowledge, and a lot of that filters into their trading performance and experience. So I'm really big on books, and I know you are, Thomas, as well. I think they're a great way to expand our knowledge and understanding of the markets and also outside of it. So I'm really pumped to do this episode.
That was a great introduction. Yeah, I agree. We all the traders I think are really enthusiastic readers when it comes to reading trading literature. And I always have some trading book in my hand. So, and I know that you do have as well. So yes, it's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, so this is going to be part of a 3-part series. So today we're going to be talking about algo trading for beginners, but I think it's not just for beginners. I think these books are also good for advanced people to go back and review and brush up on knowledge. So the first one will be beginners, which is today, and then coming in the future we'll also have algo trading books that are more advanced, and also what's the title of the last one, Thomas? I can't remember the wording, but something about trading books.
Non-trading books for traders.
That's it. Non-trading books for traders. Now that may sound a little bit strange, but I've found that there's a lot of books out there that aren't about trading that really do apply a lot to trading. So we're going to share some of our favorites in that one as well. So the first one, as I mentioned, is all about beginners, Thomas. Where should we start? Should we get straight into it?
Yes, please.
Okay,
so as we said, 4 must-have algo trading books for beginners, and let's begin. So if you are new into breakout trading, or even if you've been in algo trading for a while, which would be the 4 books that I would pick if I would about to start now, and why? I'm going to share with you, and I think these 4 books are really phenomenal. So let's have a look on the very first book.
Are these in any particular order, Thomas, or are they just 4 books in a random order?
That's a good question. It's rather random.
Okay,
all of them have same significance. That's a great question. Yeah,
right.
Same significance, same importance.
Okay.
Actually, I think I picked the very first one because it's the oldest one and is the first one, one of the first one which I read. And this is the book from Larry Williams called Long-Term Secrets to Short-Term Trading, which is probably my favorite trading book of all time, because I read this book in times when I yet was a discretionary trader. And at that time, I already grasped a lot of concepts from these books, a lot of great ideas that work very well for my discretionary trading. However, I think it is also one of the first books on the market where a trader took a systematic approach. Where it's an approach using just the regular backtesting and presenting all the important numbers there and concepts and ideas. So I think this is one of the very first books, actually, that or not the first one, but one of the first one which got us into algorithmic trading. And I have to say, this book is about 30 years old. It's a really old book, and it's totally timeless. That's what still keeps blowing me away about this book, that concepts and ideas in this book are still valid 30 years later. These concepts still work. You might need to do slight modifications, right? Because it doesn't work exactly the same way. But if you play with this concept, with these ideas, they still do work. And I think that tells a lot about the quality of this book, because it really explains that the concepts that Larry Williams discovered in the very early stage of algorithmic trading and that he shared are really timeless and high quality concepts. And I use a lot of these concepts in my breakout trading as well. For example, at the very beginning of the book, Larry Williams talks about, and he provides a great analysis, which shows that high volatility days are followed by low volatility days, and low volatility days followed by high volatility days. And this alone, it's already a great concept. If you understand this basic nature of markets, you can immediately start constructing simple average true range filters ideas, and just wait in low volatility for volatility breakouts, then catch up some great trades. So it's really highly practical, and it's easy to understand. It's written in a perfect, beautiful language, understandable to everyone, and it's really, really easy to implement this concept, play with them, and expand on them. So again, this is probably my favorite book ever. Wisdom from a trader of superior achievement, superior knowledge, absolutely enthusiastic trader about algorithmic trading, about trading in general. And I still keep learning a lot, even after all that years, from Larry Williams.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can dispute his success in the markets, especially with his World Cup trading championship win, that probably no one is ever going to get that much returns again. But yeah, it's a testament to his work that even today, after, did you say it was published 30 years ago? That
yes, I think it was 92.
Yeah, some of his concepts still work. So I know on the next slide you've got your favorite concept. Do you want to tell us what that is?
So one of the concepts I still keep using, actually I do still use this one of volatility, low volatility followed by high volatility. But of course, my favorite part is day of week, because there's a lot of things that you can do with the day of week concept. And this concept was introduced in this particular book. Larry uses it a lot until today. And just working with this simple idea of day of week, you can get tremendous improvements very easily and very quickly. So absolutely great book. Oh, by the way, Andrew, I never mentioned, but I was so enthusiastic about this book in the past that I and my friend, we purchased rights for Czech Republic, and we translated the book into Czech, and we published it in Czech language as well.
Excellent.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
That big of a fan I am of this book.
Yeah, excellent. I was thinking about what's in his book, and another concept that a lot of people use even today is the exit on the first profitable open. I think in market conditions, it's a very good exit as well. So it just shows you how timeless his concepts are.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was the first one.
Okay, and we should have organized a drum roll for the next one.
Yeah.
Here we go. Kevin.
So yes, this one comes from our friend Kevin Davey, who of course is also a spectacular trader. And I read this book as soon as he published it. I definitely was among first readers, and I totally love this book because it's a super practical book. And the level of practicality needs to be really appreciated, because he also touches on some very practical issues that most of us, we realize them once we start trading or once we start backtesting. There's a whole part, for example, about data that Kevin talks about, is back adjustment and backtesting on back adjusted data. And I had not seen it before in any other book, or not in the practicality that Kevin presented, because he really presented it in a practical way that talks to traders who want to use it practically without just thinking about all that unnecessary things. So this is a very, very practical book for algorithmic trading, again, with some great ideas, with some great concepts. I think the most important one is that it's from a trader with a proven track record, like Larry Williams. They both are championship winners. They both have proven track record. They both know what they're doing, and they're really good in what they do. And they both have the gift of sharing these important lessons and all the knowledge in a very simple, very readable way. This book was super easy, again, to understand, to follow, to implement. It was very easy to read. I read it. I think I read it twice, and I definitely read it twice. And again, if you're new to algorithmic trading, this will get you started pretty quickly as well. And as I said, some practical aspects are addressed that I haven't seen in other books. It's also a pretty thick book. I think it's something like this, so a lot of stuff is covered there. I don't know what was your impression about this book, Andrew. I think it's a good one.
Yeah, I think it is. It's a very good book, and I found it very practical as well. So I'm glad that Kevin wrote that book and shared it with the trading community.
And my favorite part, yes, this is funny. You know, it's not actually any technique or any concept, nothing like that. It's the very beginning where Kevin talks about his journey on the championship, what he did, how he did it, how he got into drawdowns, how he got out drawdowns, and that was so much real touch with what the trading is about, what the whole psychology behind it. So I was very captivated by his first couple of chapters when he talked about these experiences. And I probably learned most from this because it really gives a good idea and essence about what trading is like. So it was fantastic.
Yep. Okay, so that was the second book. So we've had Larry Williams was the first book, and then Kevin here with building winning algorithmic trading strategies. Number 2, but they're not in order, of course. The third one.
Yay! Evaluation, optimization, trading strategies from Robert Pardo.
Classic.
This is a classic, exactly. It's a total classic from a veteran trader with over 40 years of experience, a proven track record, a hedge fund manager. And I think we all own a lot to Robert for sharing his fantastic research, conceptual framework, and contribution to robustness testing. Because all of us, we experience the phase in our trading journey when we got a full understanding what it is like to over-optimize, overfit a trading strategy, and then see how our strategy is losing our hard-earned money. And that's the moment when we finally realize that something might be missing, and we start seriously thinking about robustness testing. This was the book that gave me most of the foundation to understand how to do robustness testing properly. And this was the very foundation of my own procedures. Now I always say that right now I have probably one of the most tough robustness testing procedures out there. I dare to say I might have in certain aspects tougher than Robert Pardo as well. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but I'm definitely pretty tough about my robustness testing procedures. My framework is a little bit different. It's not like Robert Pardo's, yet the foundation comes from Robert Pardo, from his book. And this gives a perfect introduction and understanding into how to start doing optimization, evaluation, robustness testing properly. It's a must-have book for algorithmic trading, I believe.
Yeah, and especially his contributions to the community, the trading community, with walk forward optimization, being the inventor of walk forward, and that's such a, I guess, a standard practice now in algorithmic trading. So it's pretty big to be the inventor of that approach. So yeah,
we owe him a lot.
Book. We owe him a lot. Yes.
Yes.
And your favorite part of the book?
Surprise.
The entire book.
The entire book. I digested this book very quickly because the great thing about this book is it really gives you an answer or it gave me an answer at the time when I was looking for the foundation of robustness testing procedures. So I read it 3, 4, 5 times. I don't even remember. It's a pretty old book, but it gets back to the fundamentals. And I think it's important to master these fundamentals first and then build upon them, like I did with my own procedures. But all came from this book. So Robert Pardo, thank you. This is a great contribution to algo trading community.
I think it's interesting to note that you, so far in this list of 3, 2 books are quite old. We've got Larry Williams' book was a long time ago. I don't know when Bob published this book, but it's been around for a long time as well. So
it's a great observation, actually. Yes.
It doesn't necessarily mean the old books have no value. I think there's a lot of value in reading some of these classics, and they've got foundational approaches that we still use today. So don't discount a book just because it's an old one.
That's a great comment. Yeah, that's actually, it's quite I found it to be quite the opposite. Like the older books are actually probably better, but also it because that very often I talk about the foundation. That's part of my approach to trading, and I very often talk about we need to master the foundation. We need to understand the foundation, because if we have a rock solid foundation, then it's much easier to start building up on it. And these are fundamentals books. These books give us the foundation, which keeps working until today, even after 30 years. And I mean, what more can we wish for? Because it's been proven through time. So it's an evergreen. It works, period.
Yep. All right. So that was the 3rd book. So we've got Larry Williams, Kevin Davey, Bob Pardo. And now the 4th one, drum roll. Here we go. It's coming. The newest one.
Yes. Is this a little bit sneaky?
It's a bit sneaky. I voted in though. I think it's a great book.
Okay. So guys, we talk about breakout trading here and algorithmic breakout trading. So I dared to bring one more book, which is from Mr. Breakouts, but it's also my latest book, 2022. And this is about a proven breakout trading formula, which works on almost any market. So if you follow our show, and if you are interested in breakout trading, which is something that I deeply believe in, because that's my specialization, this is what I love, then in this book I shared my formula, proven formula, and it's a very practical, easy implement formula. And I describe all the implementation details. I also share my story, how I became a trader. So it's not just about the formula, just to manage expectation, but you will find a complete part about this trading formula, how to implement it with examples, but and I think this is quite important, with a lot of success stories, real proven breakout stories and feedbacks that we got from other traders who implemented this formula. So this is another book where we can see some proven track record. And here in this case, we can see proven track record of the users of the formula as well, which I think it's a very important to share as well. So if you're looking for a proven formula to start algorithmic trading, especially breakout trading, this is the book that gets you started pretty quickly.
Yep. Well said. Okay, so how about we do a quick review then, Thomas, of the 4 books?
No. One more slide.
Is this
my
the
favorite
slide you mean?
part? No. The favorite part. Is it there? Oh no. You didn't, because you didn't ask. You didn't ask what is my favorite part. I know it's sneaky, but I know it's sneaky.
What's your favorite part?
Yes, that's an important question. This, because in this book, my favorite part is, and that this is the key message of the book, that everything is possible. Because in this book, I share at the beginning my true story of being born in communist country and then going through a massive revolution, which completely changed my life and totally changed the way I think about everything right now. And the key message of this book is everything is possible. And I try to do my best to prove it in this book. So even if you feel sometimes, a challenge, or if you feel like you're not sure if this is possible for you, or if you can do it, if you can achieve it, if you can have the ultimate success in trading. This is also what I try to share, the key message of this book, that really there's nothing you could not achieve in trading or outside of trading. So thank you, Andrew, for letting me bring up this favorite part of mine at the very end.
I think that slide was missing because we did it for all the others, and for some reason it's not.
I know.
In this one. Yeah. And I'll just put the link there on the screen. If you want to grab a copy of the book, you can get it from there or from Amazon. So, and in fact, we'll have a page on the Better Trader Academy website with a list of these books, and we'll add to them when we do the advanced and books not about trading as well. So we'll have a little catalog there. So just look down in the description below this video and we'll have a link to that page. All right, now I actually already gave away a little bit of the next slide, Thomas. So how about I just put it up on the screen? I ruined the surprise.
So at the very end,
yep,
we have a challenge for you guys, a good challenge. So as I said, each of these books is very easy to read. These are very readable books, except for Robert Pardo. You might need to think a little bit. It's a little bit more technical, but the rest these are very readable books. And I would like to challenge you. So challenge yourself with reading one book every week for the next 4 weeks. So that means if you follow this challenge, in approximately 1 month, you should be able to finish all those 4 books. And I can guarantee you, after this challenge, after this 1 month, you will be on the next level with your trading knowledge. You'll have so much important additional algorithmic trading and breakout trading knowledge that it will be a great next level for you to take your trading from.
Yep. So you're recommending people just read through them, don't try and implement any of it, but just read through it to get the knowledge boost, I guess.
Yep. Yeah. Or if you guys feel like testing this concept right away, just please do it. Yeah. But I think the point is, you can really easily, even if you're a busy person, you can easily finish these 4 books in 1 month, and altogether they definitely will give you a lot of amazing knowledge and big boost in your algorithmic trading journey.
Yep. Excellent. So do we call them the top 4? I guess the top 4 books: Long-Term Secrets for Short-Term Trading by Larry Williams, Building Winning Algo Trading Systems by Kevin Davey, The Evaluation Optimization of Trading Strategies by Bob Pardo, and The Breakout Trading Revolution by Mr. Breakouts himself, Tomas Breakouts Nesnidal. Excellent. That's a really good selection of books, I have to admit. All right, Tomas. So, did you want to say something there? Do you have any closing words?
That's it. I hope you enjoyed this one, and please read them. That's all I can say.
Yeah. And also let us know what you think of the list. So if you've got any books you think that we've missed or you agree with these, let us know in the chat below, and we'll check them out, and be interesting to know what everyone else thinks of these books. Do you like these? Do you think they should be replaced with others? And make sure to check out, we've got 2 more episodes of this series coming up very soon. The advanced books, which we've got some really good books in there as well, and the non-trading books. So go and check them out. And please remember as well to give us a thumbs up for this video, and subscribe and like, and enjoy. We usually say happy trading. What about happy reading?
Oh, that's a good one. Thank you very much, guys, and happy reading.
Ciao.
Ciao.